Anyways, shablam. Everything set up. I made sure everything was just, ran and everything. Which is good because I had to download something else beforehand. So, let's see what this is all about. Squeenix. Alum. The Voice of Cards, the Owl Dragon Wars demo. This game has multiplayer. Probably not in the demo, but interesting. Oh, not as my mouse, I think. I'm probably not gonna end up picking up this game in light of the recent stuff with Squeenix.
Or should I say evening? Morning. Morning? At any rate, I'm the game master.
DM.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Before we begin, there is something I must tell you.
You gotta tell me.
You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards. Which is why I believe it best for you to play with the sound on.
Yeah, that'll work.
In fact, I insist on it. However,
that's easy.
As you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well. Now then, are you ready? Let's begin.
I don't think I've ever brought this up before, but other Viv lore.
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
I learned how to read a lot of stuff by putting closed captioning on every TV in the house when I was younger.
You are about to take the first steps of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters as you strive to realize your ambitions.
Okay.
I have every faith you will accomplish great things here.
Let's see. Well, what's a better... I guess this is a better question. It's the same question, ultimately. The illusion of choice. Oh. Right. B is the select button.
I am merely a witness to your exploits. Now then, your departure draws nigh.
Yeah, and they would, turn it off, and I'd have to just turn it back on. Or there'd just be a TV with them just on it. Can't remember all that well about, how everything was set up.
This is Castle Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls. 3 white-clad adventurers have gathered here at the Queen's summons.
Okay.
Present yourselves, O faithful of the Ivory Order.
Oh, that's a cool design. Alright. Your piece is under the screen. Use the left stick to move in the direction you want. God, it's so weird that, the A button isn't the confirm button, it's B. It's like oh, I guess this is, kind of a Switch game, so... I don't know if it was actually made natively for the Switch, so... I don't know. It's clicking edges in your adventure, step onto one to trigger an event that will move the story along. Ah! Damn it.
From upon her throne, the Queen regards the adventurers. So you are disciples of the Order.
Okay.
The youngest of the 3 steps forward. She holds herself with well-born grace.
Yeah, this is a Yoko Taro game. Anyway.
I am Winifred of the Ivory Order, Your Majesty,
okay.
She says. I lead this fellowship. She bows, glancing to her 2 companions.
At least he also has a blue window.
The stern-looking one inclines his head and brusquely names himself Berwin.
Yeah. That's fair.
The older man is the picture of courtesy, as he genuflects and introduces himself as Hedwyn.
Yeah, these are fun designs.
It is these 3 our story follows today.
Yeah,
In other words,
I can see that. It's kind of got that, I don't know what kind of vibe you describe it as.
The
Reminds me of a couple of characters.
With a nod, In a soft voice, she explains her errand. Someone has stolen the royal treasure. I bid you reclaim it. Under normal circumstances, I would entrust this to my soldiers, but I do not wish to spread thin my forces with the recent monster troubles.
1 second, chat. Gotta... Hell yeah. Level up. Yeah, I know.
It seems the troubled queen is judged she can entrust this matter to none but the Ivory Order, beloved of the people and unmatchable in battle. It is our honor to serve you, your majesty, and thus the quest falls to the Fellowship.
Okay.
Short of any clues that could lead them to the culprit, however, they press the queen for further information.
He asked the queen, what is the real treasure? Did you see the thief? Or shall there be a reward? I think just, did you see the thief would probably be a better question.
The Fellowship asks the queen if she knows anything about the thief. The queen says witnesses might be found at Nexton.
The Nexton over. Then we ask, what is the royal
The Fellowship
treasure?
asks the queen what the royal treasure is.
Nexton, yeah. Don't they make Maple Story?
The queen describes a bottle containing a certain liquid.
1 second. I'm blanky mode now. I'm not gonna play the sound effects because it's kind of loud right now.
Without it, she trails off, but the desperation in her voice suggests its loss could spell disaster for the kingdom.
Interesting. I guess I have to ask this question. I don't really want to, but...
Usually, one would expect recompense for this sort of undertaking.
I guess I have to ask every
As
question.
demanding a reward would go against the tenets of the Ivory Order, you hold your tongue.
Okay.
The Queen, however, has already said she will reward the Fellowship with whatever they desire. It seems the royal treasure is just that important.
I don't think I remember these guys from,
Great Terry no longer
what's it called?
here.
From the
No
trailer,
late news of your
but
success.
I'm sure it'll get to
The
those
Fellowship
clowns
bows
later.
and takes their leave.
Alright, sets the next 10 over. Yeah, that's why he asks, are you okay? Head south to Nexton. Okay. Press the menu button, open the menu. There you can perform some various actions such as saving and changing skills or equipment. The cards you encounter on your journey will be added to your collection, which you can look at. Just be found from the menu screen. Just give it a look from time to time. Okay, so what's the menu button? Oh, that's the menu button. Okay. So everybody's level 5. What about skills? White Heal and Magic Strike. Deal damage and lightning strike and downward strike and contemplation and flame. Okay, what's a gem do? I'm sure I'll figure it out. Items, salve, Inspire Elixir. No equipment. Okay. I love how this moves. Hi, Floral.
We can waste no time finding the treasure. Winifred strides toward town. Wait, cries Berwin, blocking Winifred's path. A monster.
That's just a little guy! That is just a little guy.
You dare stand in our way? Hedwyn scowls at the foul creature.
Oh, okay. I'm dropping so many frames. What's happening? I think it might be... Sorry. My audio setup is jacked up, so... Yeah, it is just a little guy.
It lunges at the Fellowship.
Oh, no! Oh, my voice. Okay. I'm upping my mic right now, moving it closer to me. Okay. Let me lower the game audio a bit more too. The fight is on. Take down all enemies and victory shall be yours. Okay. Oh, you only have cards to attack with. Okay. I don't think I have a choice. Wait, huh? Oh, that was 12 out of 12. I didn't notice that. These are just little guys. Why gotta hurt them? Oh, these are just really little guys. Alright. 6 damage. The number in red indicates HP. When HP drops to 0, it becomes incapacitated. The card's HP drops to 0. Alright. The card's attack is indicated on lower left and defense on lower right. Give careful consideration to your and your opponent's values before attacking. It's a gem. Okay, so I think I messed up. Oh, I see. Enemies that can heal from moment 1. Interesting. Oh, I think it just lets you get more uses out of an attack. Alright. Oh, I see. That's what that does. Wow. Kind of cooked that poor card. White heal. Oh, white heal I guess takes 1 too. Or it adds 1? I really like hearing stock sound effects in places you wouldn't expect it. Okay. 35 experience, 42 gold. Good warrior wastes no time.
Winifred heaves a disgruntled sigh as she smooths her rumpled garb. Showing no signs of weariness from battle, Berwin silently wipes the monster's ichor from his weapon. Hedwyn inspects the remains of their foe. The queen spoke true, he mutters, his face masked in contemplation. Winifred gives a grim nod at his words. Mayhap the treasure's theft and the monster's behavior are connected somehow. First things first, the Fellowship needs to gather more information. To Nexton, they set their sights.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not saying a whole lot. I'm just kind of taking everything in. Alright, let's see what's in Nexton. Luckily for you, there are all sorts of establishments in town to support your adventure. Would you care to have them explained? Yeah, sure. So note the inn, okay. Rest here to recover your party's HP. The apothecary could be used to purchase items for your party's HP, cure their status ailments, and more. The armorer, sell weapons and armor that give your party an edge in battle. Item shop. They stock handy items to use on your journey. Game parlor. Come here to play some card games you need a break from your travels. That about sums it up? Okay. So I'll head to the armorer later, but first let me just gather some info. What do y'all know?
Welcome to Nexton, hails a man.
I really like fantasy garb because I feel like it tells a lot about the world that they're in. But this dude just kind of looks like Geppetto. Have you heard there was a theft?
The Fellowship asks if he's heard anything about the theft of the royal treasure. The man's eyes widen. He leans close to Winifred and whispers.
Yeah, I believe that.
Welcome to Nexton.
What? Huh? What?
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
Okay. I have some decent amount of gold. A little bit more defense. Let me just pick this up. Okay. All set. Let's see. I can get better armor for 200G, or I can get a better ring for the spellcasters for 200G. Berwyn is already pretty chonky, so. Okay. Let me sell some stuff too before I move any
Will that
further.
be all? The proprietor asks.
Excuse me. Let's see. How many equipment I guess I can sell this iron sword. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Weapon, armor, and accessory cards are only effective once you equip them to your characters. Yeah. Yeah. And unlocked blacksmith's character story.
I'm too scared to leave town with all those monsters out there. The woman sighs.
I don't know why, but just this lady with this knife and that like loaf of bread that I almost thought was a shield was about to like make me crack up for a minute.
The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town.
Yep. Average man's character story. Does everyone have a character story? Oh, thanks to the follow. 1 second.
Thank you.
There we go. What the
The
huh?
woman sits hunched over by the side of the road.
Damn. Women be getting cloned.
Upon catching sight of the Fellowship, she calls out for their aid.
Okay.
She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary.
No, yeah, I can do that.
Winifred rushes to her and helps her up. Berwyn lifts the woman onto his back, and the Fellowship sets out in search of an apothecary.
Okay. No problem. That was a good plan. The thing about being, you can jump over to upward-facing train carts. Interesting. Wait, really? Oh. And then... Huh. Neato.
You arrive at the apothecary. After taking a curative, the woman begins hopping up and down. Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, she beams. She turns to the Fellowship, her eyes widening in surprise. You three. It seems she's only now realized the Fellowship are disciples of the Ivory Order. The woman takes each of their hands in turn, thanking them for their service.
With what hand? Your hands are both full, ma'am.
The Ivory Order is famous for providing medical supplies throughout the realm, and indeed the wider world.
Uh-huh.
Every smile the Order brings to someone's face makes Winifred proud to be a disciple.
Okay. I don't know if she knows anything. Okay. Flip side story. You can read special stories about the characters and enemies among your collected cards. Progress through the adventure and defeat the myriad enemies in your path to collect every special story. Sure? I'm not even sure what all that stuff means. But okay. He made a promise to love his life when they were married. I shall love you to the death until death do us part. 1/2 century later, he has proven to be a man of his word. Huh. Okay. Not a day passed that he didn't wear his hair or arrange his clothes just like he liked. She was the prettiest girl in the village, and one day was sure she'd notice him. Every morning she wakes up early to get breakfast ready, and she has to take her husband's abuse. There's only so much a woman can stomach. Aw, damn it. Alright. Hello there! Striking on your own, are you? Oh, I've been at this long enough to size people up at a glance. Don't worry, I'll make exactly what you need. Alright, I would love to see more about these characters. Like, that alone interests me, that I got the flip side story. Like, what does that mean? I mean, I can guess, but, you know.
Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, proclaims the woman, swigging this curative and that.
Okay, doesn't seem to know anything. What about you?
The woman begs the Fellowship for their autographs. She seems to
I like her design a
admire
lot.
the Order.
Something about like a fantasy idea of what overalls would look like.
I know
is a very
there's nothing
fun
to worry about with
design
disciples
philosophy.
of the Order here, she says, relief flooding her features. Upon asking, the woman says she was attacked by a monster outside of town.
I need to really get into drawing more. I keep saying that I need to, but I'm just, I don't know, distracted all the time.
A strange creature, she says, nothing but bones, and it clutched a bottle of medicine as if its life depended on it.
That sounds important. Just woman. I wonder what her card says. I think I'll definitely end up streaming this game at some point. The loss of her family took her to the brink of ending her own life. They trip at an island where anyone could find happiness. I feel like it's slightly
The
different
man
hat
claims
because
he
I
saw
just
suspicious
I don't know.
someone leaving the castle grounds carrying what looked to be a medicine bottle.
I feel like I do a lot and also not a lot at the same time. Okay.
He didn't get a good look at their face, but says they were nothing but skin and bone. The Fellowship thanks the man for the useful information.
Yeah, we're playing the solo movie video game. With a little more information that the thief is as good as caught. Okay.
Apparently, there's a monster lurking around the outskirts of town stealing medicine, and only medicine. Rumors claim the monster fled to the west. Thanks to the information gleaned from the townsfolk, the Fellowship is all but certain of who has stolen the royal treasure. The first clue was the Queen's description of the treasure, a small bottle containing a certain liquid.
Okay.
Then there's the bony figure seen fleeing town, the skeletal monster clutching the bottle of medicine, and the monster that fled west.
Uh-oh.
From all that information, the Fellowship distills the thief's true identity.
Who done it? Let's see here. Bony figure seen fleeing town, the skeletal monster clutching the bottle of medicine, and the monster that fled west. Yes, he's Mr. Near, which explains a couple design philosophies. But, you know. I'm thinking it's the skeleton monster fleeing west.
Realization strikes Winifred. I know who our thief is. The monster made of bones, Hedwyn interjects. The one that fled west. Berwin nods in agreement, as if to say, another sage pronouncement from the great and wise Hedwyn. Winifred clears her throat, proclaims that the Fellowship shall head west, out of town, and walks off.
It's not a color splash. We'll see when we get into combat again, which should be pretty soon. But before that, mini games. Unlocked man's character story. All right.
An innocent-looking young boy accosts the Fellowship. Want to play a game with me? He asks expectantly. In this parlor, you can play cards. The child rambles on, wheedling you. I'll give you this if you play with me.
The goal is to use your cards to get more points than other players. You get points by arranging your cards into sets of matching cards or consecutive straights. Try making a set. Alright. When the game starts, each player is dealt their hand one card at a time. Okay. Turn takes their action in order, you're up first. Draw 2 cards from the deck. Ah, I see. You have 3 cards in your hand, select the 2 that have the same number. Bop, bam. Yeah, I'm Winifred. Technically. I'm like a whole party. Winifred, Hedwyn, and then Big Sword Man. I forget his name. Berwin. Yeah, Berwin. Make a set, you earn points equal to the sum of the numbers on the cards. If you have any cards left over, you can choose one remaining in your hand. This is the end of your turn. Next, I'll act for another player. When you cards to make a set, when that happens, you discard all but 1 card from your hand. Discard, yeah, move to the pot. Okay, the play screen. So play a card as we see how many points you have. The sets you've made are here. You can have up to 3 sets at one time. You can see what you have left in your hand here. The pot at the top, any player can use these cards when making a set. The cards remaining in the deck are shown in the upper left. When the game, if this reaches 0, the game is over. And that's the play screen. Let's return to the game. I believe it's your turn. Okay, so I draw 2 cards, right? Okay, up to 3 cards. 3 of the same number. Okay, do this, that, and that. Damn. There's a hand that this kid made. Pretty decent hand for not getting any on the first turn. Still, it's 1 higher than mine. You can also make sets from cards with consecutive numbers on them. You can make 1 set per turn. You can make a 2-card set with the 3s, or a 3-card set with 2, 3, and 4, whichever one you prefer. This isn't like a poker game. It's a game of its own type. We're not playing Yahtzee here. What I told you about sets. You can only make sets from 2 or 3 cards the same number, or 3 consecutively numbered cards. You can make 1 set per turn. You can only up to 3 sets at a time. You can make a 4th set or discard one of the sets you already have. That's the basic rules. These are universal terms. I think you're just being a stickler because you're a huge nerd. And then, that's 9. And I'd probably discard the hand that has the lowest, I think. Last turn. Last one, when you play the menu screen. Bring up the menu with the menu button, the rule book, or abandon the game. Okay, that's not too bad. Are we tied, I think? 17 points. Okay, so it's... Oh, okay, I won. I'm like, wait, what? What happened? I won, right? No. Okay. Yeah, I'll play simple. That was just the tutorial. Let me actually play the game. Begin game. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I understand how the game is played. Let's see what we're doing here. Got a 4. They've got a 5. And I go first. Nice. Okay. It's my turn. Draw 2 cards from the deck. A 7 and a 5. Alright. So, I'll get rid of the 4 and the 7 for now. Dick. Okay. 2 cards in the deck. And then I'll just do this to make 14. Okay, and then I'll just put away the 3 and the 8. Wait, no, that's fine. Okay. So what do we have now? An 8 and ace. Hell yeah. Give me those 2 8s. 30 points! High roller, baby. Let's go. And then put the ace up there. Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't have done that. No, it's fine. Got a 6. Ooh, but at least I can make oh no, I can't. I don't think. Let's get lucky here. Two 6s. Hopefully I get a bigger hand next turn. Get rid of the 2. Is that a smart idea or a bad one? That's an alright idea. Maybe not. Let's see, what's the kid gonna get rid of? Oh, that one, of course. Yeah, makes sense. Let's see here. What'll I make? I can't really make anything here. Oh wait, no. 5, 6, 7, and that's 18. I can just replace, probably the 12. I only lose 2 points. No, that was not how that works. The risk I took was calculated, but boy, am I bad at math. Okay, so... Man, if only I had that 60 still. Would have been popping off. Let's see. So that's 9. Okay, just up there. I think I've kind of just fucking big one right now. That's 2 8s, yeah? So let's see. I'm getting rid of the 2 7s. Because this is 16, this is 14, and this is... Let's see here. If I take 1 from 5, it's 2 sevens, 18. So, yeah, this one. Okay. This is almost the last turn. It's actually a really, really fun little game. I think I wouldn't mind just playing this casually. At the very least, like, this game mode could probably be replicated very easily, right? 15. What are the 15 points? Fucking crushed it. Streamer beats small child at card game, but in fake.
Thanks for playing, the boy squeals. He hands over the medicine bottle as promised.
Add skills. Interesting. Okay. So I doubt that's the actual thing. So now I should probably start heading west. The skeletal monster. While exploring the world and diving deep into dungeons, you will encounter enemies with which you must do battle. The adventure will over if everyone in your battle party is KO'd. Should your adventure meet an unfortunate end, you continue from your last save point, so it's your best interest to save often. Yeah. And just to save. I know like a lot of auto saving, but just in case. I wouldn't mind actually streaming this game. This is actually really, really fun, like, already. Uh-oh. Okay, so here's how a battle works, right? So, every time you get to a... So, okay, they're gonna explain this. These are gems. You need to spend them to use certain skills. You gain 1 gem whenever you take an action, you sort of depend on 1 time. This icon indicates how many gems the skill costs. You can't use each skill if you don't have enough gems. Alright. There's crits. It's like a turn-based thing with like a card game mechanic over top of it. Alright, some of your attacks are elemental in nature. The 6 elements are fire, water, bolt, wind, light, and dark. I say it's a card game because it is a game made out of cards, so it's not like a card game, but it's a card game. Cards take more damage from elements they're weak to, and less damage from elements they're resistant against. Simple. Ouch. We'll just do downward strike, I think, and we'll just take him out. Kablam. So these monster designs are really cute. Like, why are these? Like, these are just little guys. Just want to check the bestiary we're out of here. I want to see what's up with these guys. You like have a deck, or there's no like drawing cards. Ooh, learned white light. I like this level up jingle. Very fun. When you're on HP, you open up the menu and select own card to take a recovery item or take a rest in an enemy town. I mean, kind of. It's a very neat aesthetic, though. It's very much like a tabletop card game rather than like, you know, a TCG or whatever. Okay. I want to see monsters. Orc child. Oh. I feel way worse about this now. Listen carefully. In any woodland, you're bound to hear the methodical tap-tapping of these little fellows' wooden mallets. Monsters consider them master craftsworks. This design is really cute. Like, a little pin, little teeths. Very fun design. And this is a fur ball. As these fluffs mature, their fur grows until it covers their faces. This is quite an existential threat. They entice other monsters to trim their fur so they can see. I guess it's just the way Yoko Taro does business, you know? A chest. Antidote. Uh-oh. So you can find a new enemy. Hopefully it's not an orc child again. Okay, thank God. White light. Deal attack plus 10 light damage. You want get cooked, idiot. Sherblow. You're dead. How's it feel, dumbass? I will contemplate and make a rock. Look at how strong I am. I make a rock with my brain. There's such hot shit. Make this rock out of your bare hands. Okay. Yeah, it is interesting. I like gameplay mechanics like that. Right, I want to check something else. I want to see if, do they show off, like, all the, weaknesses and what of, different creatures? Slime. You know what they say, your heroes are enemies begun to squash a couple of slimes underfoot. That's kind of fucked up. This is a really, really neat gameplay mechanic. And, like, I feel like this is a budget title. It super doesn't feel like it, right? Because, I don't know, something just about all of the attention to detail. Like the dice, the bag of coins. Like, I'm sure these are probably things that are, like, you know, relatively speaking, easy to render, but like I don't know, it feels like a lot of attention to detail went into a lot of the, you know, aesthetics of the way this game is built.
The Fellowship moves westward, only to be unnerved by the sight of a human figure moving through the trees. The presence of large packs suggests a traveler.
I
beg your pardon, but did you catch sight of a monster fleeing west? Winifred inquires. He gives her a puzzled look. There's nothing out there but the sea, he says. That and a cave full of monsters on the opposite shore. I suspect you might find your quarry there. The Fellowship exchange glances and nod as if to say, then that is where we shall go. Alas, they will need a boat to cross the sea. The traveler hoists his packs, suggests the Fellowship speak to the fishermen on the western shore, and takes his leave.
I don't know, I'm just kind of... I'm getting a lot more inspiration for, like, all kinds of stuff, whether it be making art, working on my game, and this game in particular I feel like has a lot of, this is new. A lot of, stuff that I'm really interested in.
It seems primed to explode.
A bizarre rock. Roll the dice, see what it becomes after it explodes. A 2?
The bizarre rock transformed into an aqua rock. The only way out of this fight is through it.
Okay. So, what's this dude like?
Rout the enemy.
8 damage, 8 life, 50 defense? What? Damn it. Okay. So that's fun. Maybe this will be a little bit better. Spicy! Let's go. How much experience did that guy give? How much gold? Oh, wow. Big money. Ooh, full swing. Okay, I guess before I continue on, I should go back and kid everybody out again. Also, like, I know we were joking about, like, the name of the town just being next door, but not Nexton, but there is, like, I forget what game it is that is a town literally called Next Door. I think it might be Dragon Quest. Like, N-E-X-D-O-R, or, like, it's N-E-X-D-O-O-R. I forget what game it was, but something like that. It's a little weird, but, you know, it's something you have to get used to. This is a weird little game, you know? What are some items you can get anyway before I, Let's see. Okay.
How may I help you? The proprietress inquires.
Bomb soothes. Ooh. That's actually not too bad, but I'm not gonna buy it. This, however, has promise. Let me buy 3 of them. Okay.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks.
Are we all at max life? Yeah, we all just did level up. That makes sense. I mean, you know, for early game, I think it's fine. For late game, you might have a point there. This is you know, this is baby games. All right. Okay. No problem. I think I would really like to play like a tabletop with this kind of setup. That's going to be a lot of fun. But, you know, maybe one day. Probably not through tabletop, though. Ugh. If you don't know, tabletop Berserk Games got exposed for some dumb bullshit. So I probably won't be streaming it. Like, a tabletop game like this is just made out of cards. You know? Another Bizarre Rock. Aw, oh, damn it, another one?
The Bizarre Rock transformed into a Fear Rock. The only way out of this fight is through it. Let's do this.
Select items with the X button. Make sure to use items when you need them. Carrying any items, press LB or RB to scroll. Okay. I think I can just, you know, route them with this. Get cooked, nerd. I was wrong. Oh no. Alright. However, now I will chuck a bomb. Also, I feel like in situations where like you would want to get more mana, it's a good idea to do that. Okay. So I thought that was the Void enemy. I didn't realize it was a fire. I don't think I have any water attacks. But how do you like wind, buddy? Oh, you just don't care? Yeah, Yeah, it is very fun. I love just hearing stock sound effects and stuff where they, like, you wouldn't expect to hear them. Oh, freeze. Interesting. Treasure discovered. Please pick one. Okay, 1, 2, or 3. First number I see in chat is what I pick. And don't say 4 with like a kappa after it. 1, 2, or 3. One? Alright. Corrosive. Okay. I want to see more information on these monsters, though. Okay. All who lay eyes on Aqua Rocks are taken in by their beauty, only for the spirit within to devour their souls in service of further polishing its vessel. And the miner's eternal foe, easily mistake for any old rock. One tap of these with a pickaxe can unleash a torrent of pent-up laments into the tunnels. Goblins love pranks by nature and frequently leap out in front of adventurers and expect to make good playmates. Sadly, this tends to leave them battered and bruised. Aww. I feel bad for these monsters. Hey, boogity boo, I just want buddies. Gets beaten like half to death.
And fight.
Generating 1 gem costs no gems, which makes sense. I don't know, because this game is giving me an option to not, like, you know, beat everybody up. I think these are like do nothing as an option, it looks like, but I don't know, this is just a demo, so I'm not sure the full game will be. Is the game out now? Can someone look that up for me? I don't think it's out now. Oh, damn it. These encounter rates. To be fair, I did do it to myself because I wanted more gear, but here's the thing. Oh, there is a runaway option. A decent chance. Oh, that's interesting. Dice roll gets you to run away. Not only is it out, but DLC is out. Interesting. I might pick it up if I, you know, stumble bass backwards into some money. Which, if you want to help me out, send money to the stream. Exclamation point support. Ah, I see. Yeah, I know it's on Steam. That's how I'm playing this. The demo, anyway.
Let's do this.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, that was a weird hitch I'm noticing. Prince numbers on M&Ms. You probably could. There is like those make your own bag of M&Ms. Probably could. I know you're just goofing. 1, 2, or 3, chat. 1, 2, or 3. I'm gonna start like actually just getting a random number generator on my like laptop and just rolling dice. Or just have it on my phone or something. Apparently a very short game, huh? 2. Okay. I still really want to look at this game though for a stream, so it'll probably happen if I, like I said, come into contact with any cash. I'll just pick it up. There's a lot of games I kind of want to pick up. Like, there's this. Sir? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted looking at this swole person over here. Bro? Yeah. I feel like some RPGs do kind of make things take too damn long. I also want to play Inscription on stream as well. There's a lot of games I want to pick up and play for the show, but you know, money is an object. Okay.
The Fellowship comes upon an anchored ship.
I thought he had like what's it
Fisherman
called
of
in his hair,
exquisite
like
physique hauls a net out of the water.
I don't
his
know.
Muscles rippling.
Dude. Why are you so jacked? I guess it happens when you're a fisherman, but damn. I have to say this straight up. I am so glad that like this design exists, because it at least makes what's her name's design a little bit less ridiculous, because this man is just kind of wearing a Speedo. I'm like, yeah, all right, I'll get behind that.
This is no time
Miss
for
Winifred.
lustful reverie. Winifred races to his side and asks that he give the Fellowship safe passage aboard the ship.
God damn it.
That
That's
vessel
funny.
is cursed, the fisherman mutters, trembling.
Cursed, you say?
Night after night, it leaves port without a soul aboard, headed I know not where. Come morning, it is once again anchored here. This, to the fisherman's mind, is the result of a curse.
You know, remember that that one Final Fantasy game that came out? I think it was like a mobile game, Mobius Final Fantasy, that had like that protagonist guy who was like scantily clad, and a bunch of nerd men got all like, I don't feel comfortable with this, and they changed the design. Like, this is the opposite of that. Yeah, basically. Both ends of the spectrum. Yeah. You know how nerds are. Boy, they took away her vagina bones! Oh my god.
His head drops into his
If you know what I'm talking about,
With
like,
but a single
I am...
dispeller,
If you know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry, first of all. If you don't,
sail
good.
away. Winifred hands the despairing fisherman a dispeller and
Yeah.
asks again for safe
Yeah.
passage to the
I don't really know Nier
Chaos.
either. Only thing I really know about Nier is like a little bit of watching QD stream of Automata, and that game looks interesting, but like I'm just rolling my eyes at it. My boom holders, yeah.
The fisherman snatches up the concoction, so delighted that his pectoral muscles begin twitching. The Fellowship politely ignores this fact.
This dude gets so hyped that his tits start bouncing.
He opens the bottle and proceeds to douse the ship.
Oh man. The monsters that await you in the cave are most formidable, so be the fisherman when you're ready to depart. Yeah. I just think that's incredible. Muscle Man? You know who else likes Voice of Cards? Mine! Oh, I wish. Oh man, I legit could not help myself. I see the words muscle and man together, and all bets are off. I just stop, you know, I cease functioning. Oh, is that new? Oh.
Bizarre rock transformed into a treasure rock.
Huh. Kind of messed up that just like in Dragon Quest, there's just rocks in this universe that just explode. I think my favorite thing about that is I was hanging out with Adia and we learned together that like all three of those voice actors are different people. Which is incredible to me. So I think that's like Chris Sabat, I forget Muscle Man's voice actor, and Goldar's, but those are three separate people. I just want to get all decked out before I head to wherever I'm going to this dungeon. This game also kind of makes me want to play Dragon Quest 1 again. Is regular show good? It has its moments, I think. I think it's at the very least a very, very fun watch if you're into that sort of thing. Oh, you could put this on too? Bro. Basically, it's like a show where, these two groundskeepers are kind of just, like, huge slackers. But, you know, they try to get out of work or have something happen, and then, like, something absurd happens. It's by the same guy who made Flapjack. So, you can kind of guess the general absurd tone from that information if you've ever seen Flapjack. I liked what I saw of it, at the very least. I didn't watch all the way through.
Let's do this.
But, you know, you'll finally be in on, like, about what the explanation for why Mordecai is, like, hanging out with, Twilight all the time. You'll finally get that context. You see me watch cartoons? Listen, I know what you watched growing up. What am I like? You expect me to be like some kind of omniscient streamer person? I just live here. I'm only tangible so long as I'm in front of a microphone. Any other time, I do not exist. I'll go with 3. I don't pick 3 yet. Okay, there's another Bizarre Rock. Got a 3. Oh, damn it. Yeah. They're either that or they're like a villain of some kind. It's propaganda. Like, why do they think they always have, like, you know, the ex-con who becomes a cop? Oh shit, get frozen, idiot. Got your stupid ass. Ooh, okay. Sick. Love to have a status ailment on my opponent. Get schmacked. Oh, damn it. Uh-oh. Oh, he lived! Yo, let's go. We livin'. It is legitimately just propaganda. Oh, damn it. Yeah. It's propaganda. Why do you think that, like, fucking in what's it called in Brooklyn Nine-Nine that one of the characters is literally just a gay chief of police. Literally just propaganda. I'm gonna go buy more items. Damn it.
Rout the enemy.
I think it's fine. I think I just... Do you like wind damage, bro? Look, you don't like wind damage. Oh, no, you don't care. Oh, wait, no, you do care. You care a lot, actually. Bye! See ya, nerd! Just like, I guess you don't care that it's just like 8 damage and weak, and I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'm just wrong.
The Fellowship hears a young man arguing with the apothecary. Make it cheaper, he bellows. As the Fellowship approaches the door to intervene, the young man bursts out of the shop. He storms past Winifred, nearly crashing into her. Watch where you're going, she shouts after him. But he makes no move to apologize, instead squaring his shoulders and walking off. What a hateful little man, grumbles the apothecary.
What a funny thing to say.
Winifred vows to teach him proper manners should they ever meet again.
Yeah, that's like, I think that's one of the protagonists marketed in the
may I
games.
help you?
Like, what's it called?
The
Stuff.
proprietress inquires.
No, he's
The
just talking in a
apothecary
different,
catches sight of the
he's
Fellowship.
just a very kind of mellow tone of voice.
The Ivory Order, to which I owe the prosperity of my humble shop, she says. She gestures to the drawers filled with her wares. Pray, choose one of my concoctions and take it at no cost. It shall be a token of my thanks to the Order. The Fellowship insists they will pay as any other customer would, and sets about browsing her wares.
You know what I really like, chat? I like that I can play this game, and I don't have to worry about, like, pressing a button and skipping dialogue. You don't know how much that's, like, my least... I hate that shit so much in every game that it's in. I just want to press buttons. Stop preventing me from pressing buttons. Alright.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks.
Alright, character story. Alright. Let's actually get going where we gotta go. Just press the buttons to don't advance text then? Listen. It's hard sometimes. Huh, all my health comp came back. I can use the... Alright, as I used to. Oh, another event. What's this? Oh, wow.
Bizarre rock transformed into a gold rock.
Ka-ching! Bro, let's go. Alright.
Don't hold back.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the other thing I can do. That I've just been forgetting that I can do. Is I can just jump back. I'll be using it to get to the ship in a minute. But I forgot that I had that power. Aw, damn it! Start divvying up damage appropriately. How do you like wind damage?
Nice work.
And let's try this again. That's what I thought. Dead. Not coming back from that. Yeah. But yeah, I forgot I could just do this. First dungeon lies ahead. Level 7 for proceeding.
Are you ready to set sail for the cave? The fisherman asks. How will you respond?
Do it.
Let's shove off then. He beckons you aboard.
Okay, here we are.
The fellowship arrives at the mouth of a dank cave. Its damp, rocky expanse threatening to swallow them. Monsters could come pouring out at any moment. The fisherman has anchored the ship in the cove. Come back here when you're ready to return to the mainland, he says.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, not that way. Okay. I like that noise when you go on a tile you can't actually interact with. It's a fun noise. Reminds me of like old humongous entertainment sound effects or whatever.
Let's do this.
Oh, that's a big boy! That is a very large man. Holy shit. Consider me shook. Jesus. I just wasn't expecting that. I mean, used to like enemies that have like, you know, 10, 15, 12 health, and that guy just shows up with a chonky 30. I'm not gonna not be shook. I don't know what to tell you. Ogre. With the careless manner with which the ogres brandish their large stone axes makes them very dangerous indeed. Most monsters flee the instant they hear an ogre's footfall. Okay, so now we're getting actual, like, fucked up and evil monsters and not just, you know, baby children. Ooh, a chest. Oh, cool. Equipping that shit. I suppose. But you know, at a point, sometimes carelessness can become evil. You know? Sometimes they become indistinguishable. Oh, hey, these guys. I like these mushroom designs. I would say there's never been a bad mushroom design, but then I want to make fun of modern toad designs, because they are bad. Toadette notwithstanding. I should clarify. That was a weird camera angle. Hello. Skeleton! I'm gonna hit the skeleton with white light. Listen, I'm just saying that Toad design, I've gotten spoiled looking at Toad designs from like Paper Mario, alright? Is that fair of me? Probably not. Do I care? No. I'm also right.
is shut tight. You spy a keyhole on it, suggesting the existence of a corresponding key.
You look around a bit more before I head to probably up that way, which might actually be where I need to go. I'm curious about this area. I'll probably do more exploring on my own time, but I am intrigued. Consider my interest piqued. Get torched. There's actually a pretty, I feel like, sizable demo. The game's not that long, you know?
You did great.
Yeah, I need to do, more stuff. I want to do, like, a lot more, like, artistic stuff. I don't know. I have a lot of things in my mind, but,
About the enemy.
So far, it seems like every fantasy RPG ever with a nice coat of paint. That's because we're playing these characters who are kind of just, you know, fantasy RPG characters with a nice coat of paint. Because that guy who stormed out of there, they're actual protagonists. They're just, you know, the other people. I remember that dude's silhouette from the demo. I don't know. I think like it isn't have to be like, you know, a reinvention of the wheel, right? It's just, you know, it interests me just in its gameplay style and its, you know, its commitment to aesthetics. Well, to be fair, you do start out, like, at a pretty decent level, I feel like. Oh, so I was going the right way after all. Okay, so luckily I can just... Fuck.
Don't hold back.
You do start at like a pretty decent level. You start at level 5 with this party, which I feel like is, you know, significant. You do like lightning damage, bro. Zap. That's really cool. What do you mean? Oh, I see. You mean, like, you know, starting out with, the character in particular. I don't know, I guess they're trying to get you, in a way, you know? I didn't actually know what you meant, This isn't me trying to, you know, be funny. I just sometimes don't understand what people mean. Literal brain. Okay. I mean, like, I feel like this matters at the very least for establishing, like, your world, right? Thor.
The door before you is shut quite tightly. It appears to have a keyhole. The simple key may be of use here.
I guess now, like, a lot of,
Slides
the way
key
demos
in the
are
keyhole
just, like...
and turns it. The lock opens with a thunk.
I feel like there's, like, a little bit of interesting lore here and there, but maybe I'm just, you know, overestimating a lot of stuff here. Either way, if I was gonna finish, is that a lot of demos now are just, like, you get a nice sizable chunk of, like, the game from, like, the start.
An iron door towers before you. It has rather conspicuous handles.
It's probably a pull door. Choose a card and hold B button, raise it up ever so slightly. If you hold it long enough, you might be able to peek what it contains. It's not moving an inch. It's not moving an inch.
Berwin pulls on the massive handles with all his might. It moves not an inch. Berwin gives the door a roundhouse kick out of pure frustration.
Bye!
As his foot connects, the door trundles to the side. So it was one of those sliding contraptions.
That's some goofy shit. But you know,
Something leaps out of
I
the
feel like
Fellowship from the darkness.
Nier games are kind of a bit too long-winded for their own good.
Winifred deftly parries the attack with her staff. Edwin looks fondly at Winifred, only to have his reverie interrupted by Berwin's cry of, "It's coming back."
I wish that like they got like different voice actors to like play the other characters.
Let's do this.
That's something I kind of wish was a thing. It feels less immersive when it's just one narrator talking to you the entire time. Literally one away from just moidalizing you. Fish. Okay, Skull Soldier's enemy store. Anything else? No. Because that was just, oh, okay.
The Fellowship approaches the chest, only for a voice deep as an earthquake to echo through the cavern. "You shall not have it," a voice growls. The Fellowship warily eyes their surroundings as several somethings leap out of the shadows.
You know, it's like Under Hero. Remember where you start out as like a different character and then later you change? Ah! That's incredible! Ooh. Spicy. One Dimahe. Fight this flames? That's one dead skeleton, baby. This is probably like the last fight of the demo, if I had to assume. Unless you have to go all the way back. You're a different character for literally a single room. Listen, it's just that, but an expansion of that, basically, is what I'm trying to get at. Ain't shit. And hit him with the freeze. If he doesn't kill, it'll still do it like, you know, double damage when I whack him. I played a little bit of the demo on my own. I haven't actually streamed it yet. I might get around to it. There's too many games. Legit, just way too many games. I want to play them all. I'm about to do like a second stream, like earlier in the day.
Winifred neatly steps through the fiend's remains and opens the chest.
Ooh.
Inside is what appears for all the world to be an ordinary medicine bottle. At last, the royal treasure is in safe hands once more, Edwin sighs. Winifred and Berwin nod in agreement.
Yeah. I'm not saying that to say that I won't do it. I am going to do it. It's just, it's taking me a while to get to all the games I want to. And when more games, like, keep coming out, like, it becomes even more difficult.
In time,
we're just here.
the Fellowship find themselves before the Queen once more. They offer her the retrieved treasure.
We get it, Bobu.
As reward for the arduous task of returning our prized possession, I bid you name anything you desire, she proclaims. She is positively beaming and seems prepared to shower the Fellowship with riches, whether they demand them or not. But at that moment, A massive roar, the likes of which had never been heard before, shakes the entire castle. As the roar recedes, one of the royal guard, pale as a sheet, bursts into the royal hall.
How would you know?
He struggles to gather his breath. Just now, over the castle, a dragon. He pants.
I think she's hiding behind her scepter.
A dragon.
Oh no, it's not a scepter. It's like something in front of her face.
So the great evil has returned. Queen Nilla turns her gaze to the sky, dumbfounded. So the monster troubles are connected, Hedwyn says so under his breath, so the queen does not hear. A profound silence settles over the royal hall. The fellowship stand tall, unflinching, as though they know what must be done in the face of such a crisis.
I think that's the end of the demo.
What will become of the land now that the dragon has returned? I'm afraid that will have to wait. We're all out of time for this portion of the adventure.
Figures.
Don't you worry. We'll continue the tale another time. I look forward to our next session. Until then, I bid you good day. Farewell, friend.
Okay. And we're playing. Okay. Like product page. No. Okay. Game parlor. Yeah, this game is pretty neat. I want to play the full game at some point, but for now we'll close out of this and switch on over to Smash Brubber.